Man, I needed get over here.
Like the actual game.
Yes, bro.
Yes, bro.
What's good? Say what's real, crew. Welcome back. I'm Nick.
It's showtime.
Fight.
And I'm Lawrence effing Gray.
Hey, the moment you've been waiting for, or might have not been waiting for, but our Mortal Kombat 2 discussion, review. We spoiling shit, so hey, if you ain't see it, I'm sorry. Just stop right here, go watch it, come back and holler at us. We're going to get right to it. We're going to talk about some other shit too, but what did you think of the movie?
Mortal Kombat 2. First movie to me, the one that came out in 2021, it's pretty ass. So I had low expectations for this one. Obviously, Cole Young was the protagonist in the first one. And this one, they got his ass out of there pretty quick. They got his ass out of there pretty quick, and, you know, he was kind of like a descendant of Scorpion, and, you know, no one really cared about his character. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, which I am, played the video games.
They just made this shit up.
They just made this dude up, so I was kind of happy they got his ass out of here. Honestly, Johnny Cage should have been the guy. Really, honestly, Luke Kane should really be the guy, because Luke Kane is virtually, for most people's, top favorite character, if not top two,
Absolutely.
top three favorite character. And obviously he should be. But with the way Johnny Cage is portrayed as a loudmouth, obnoxious, cocky, arrogant movie star, that's the type of character that you want to carry your movie. So I love that, you know, they picked a perfect Johnny Cage for an aging Johnny Cage. I thought they would go the younger route, because that's kind of how he is in the like in the video games. He's kind of younger. He's not like a washed up 50-year-old actor. Exactly. You know what I mean? But I love Carl Urban. Obviously, The Boys. You know, he's a great actor. You know what I mean? So I'm okay with it. This movie overall, though, way better than the first one. Mostly because, number one, they did a tournament, guys. Wow. Lo and behold, how easy and simple that was. Tournament style. Wow. I mean, who would have thought that would have made a movie way better? Also, the simplicity of the story, right? With Katana. You know what I mean? Right from the beginning, they show you Katana seeing her dad get destroyed by Shao Kahn, and you basically know what's going to happen. You know she's basically going to be playing double agent. You already know what the story is going to be. You know what I mean? Very simple story, but sometimes that's all you need. And in here, I thought the story was fine. I thought they did a great job building her up, showing her basically, you know, fighting in the beginning with Jade, her bodyguard, who also is like a sister to her or whatnot. I will say that in the tournament, listen, the one thing I'll say about the tournament I didn't like was that you can kill them, but you also can't kill them. Very weird. I would want all mortal fatalities. That's the way the tournament style should be. It was very weird that we got two different times where, number one, Johnny Cage living, obviously we know why, because Katana's a double agent, but then Jax having a heart because Katana said, hey, don't kill my friend. That was probably the only problem I really had with the tournament, because obviously the Luke Kane fight against his brother, fucking dope. Amazing, amazing fight. The fight with Sonya Blade against, I can't remember her name right now, but the one who screams, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro.
Great fight. Another great one. Another fatality. You know what I mean? This story of Mortal Kombat is so easy. It's not hard to give the fans what they want. You know what I mean? We want blood. We want gore. I thought they did a great job with the visuals, because
CGI.
The CGI, like the fight with Cole Young versus Shao Kahn, the acid pit. Oh my God, that was mwah. Chef's kiss. Honestly, like I said, I'm not expecting a Christopher Nolan film or a Quentin Tarantino film here. I got exactly what I was looking for. It was way better than the first one. I thought that it did a great job for what it was. It's a video game, ladies and gentlemen. This is from a video game. I'm not expecting a masterpiece. I'm just expecting to come to the movie theater and enjoy myself, to be entertained. And to be honest with you, I had fun watching this movie overall. Can I nitpick pieces here and there? Was all the acting great? Was the story, the best story in the world? No. Were all the characters amazing at all times? No. But I laughed a lot at Johnny Cage, and obviously I laughed a lot at Kano. Thank God they brought Kano back, because this movie definitely needed Kano. Probably the only problem I had was, why is Kano funnier than Johnny Cage? Why is Kano really kind of carried a lot of this movie? When he got on screen, the movie got way better. Everyone else is kind of boring, but
I agree.
Johnny Cage and Kano really carried this movie, but Kano even more than Johnny Cage. The Pennywise line, oh my God, hilarious. Some of the, talking about threesomes and foursomes, being a guy, talking about beer, being, acting like he actually has a personality. A lot of these characters have no personality.
They just there.
Raiden,
Luke Cage don't have any personality.
No, he's just a kung fu fighter. And Luke Cage, the first story should have centered around him. It's fine that the second story centered around really Katana and Johnny Cage, but Luke Cage, there's a lot you can say about Luke Cage. But what did you think about the movie overall?
Overall, compared to the first movie, I thought the first movie, I agree with him, I thought it was ass. I had expectations for this one because I figured they would do a tournament. But the thing that I really enjoyed about it, even with the story, is the movie gave a video game-like feel because of the story was so simple. You see what I'm saying? They didn't make it elaborate. They didn't try to do too much. Everything was simple, and my thing, hands. This movie was hands from the beginning, hands to the end, hands.
Yep.
The comedy, I agree, was good too. A lot of things, I would see this movie twice. Now, there were a couple of things that they changed around. So, obviously, they're not going to do it in order of the video games. They're not going to do that.
No.
And so, with that, it's kind of disown their own canon. You got Cole, they just made him up. And so, they took sprinkles from each, thing, Mortal Kombat 9 or something like that. I didn't play all the games, but
you can see the difference.
Yeah,
scenery.
I see the difference.
Yeah.
And I like exactly how they just kind of switched things up. Katana being the main and Johnny Cage, I was cool with that. I was like, all right, that's fine. I loved how Katana finished dude off at the end.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. A lot of the fatalities were dope.
Yeah.
My mouth actually did drop when Cole got his shit smashed in. I knew he was gonna lose, but in my head I just didn't expect that. I thought somebody was, I don't know.
It's for the fans.
Yeah, when he smacked this shit, I was like, oh. And, there's a lot of shocking, kills. A lot of the kills, I was like, ooh, shit. Especially Luke Cage, how he did his brother. I was like, damn.
Beautiful.
Damn, it was beautiful. So they really, really did a great job on just the tournament, the fights. The acting, sure. But I got to give Keith some credit. I literally did not like Keith's. I didn't like his hiring of him for Johnny Cage. I was like,
because you think he should be younger.
Yeah. So I'm like, I didn't like that. So to see it on camera and see it in the movie, I actually was fucking with it, especially with Kano too. Just the jokes. I thought they did a really good job. Now, Jax, all right, he's cool, I guess. Sonya, They're cool.
Seem like secondary characters. They don't have any personality.
But their fights, Jax, I'm cool on his fight. His fight was the weakest fight.
It was
the
lame.
weakest.
Him versus Jay was lame.
Sonya was kind of hard, though.
It was hard.
It
was hard.
The ladies that shooting the voice thing.
Hers and Luke Cage's fights were the best fights.
And I did like Johnny Cage and Katana fight at first. Because it was she spared him, but just the way they had her flipping and stuff like that was actually pretty dope, too.
That fight, I didn't like the way they did. I felt like this is Johnny Cage. So I felt like the way I would have built it up, I would have changed that part of the story. I would have had Johnny Cage obviously not be first. Okay?
Yeah.
That would have been, and I wouldn't have let him get his ass whooped like that either. I would have let him get his ass whooped in like a training. Like he would have had to go back with Raiden. Something would have had to happen where he would gone back and in training he gets his ass whooped or whatever.
I wasn't mad at the way they did it.
I just felt like it was a little bit like in the tournament he really gets eliminated right off rip. Like it's just like,
They could have made it.
I don't know.
I would have preferred him to get trained too, but the way the story and pacing was, they didn't have time to do like a training. They wanted to give us hands
because the tournament really was like second fiddle. It wasn't
right.
They gave us a tournament because the fans want a tournament, right?
But for the main thing,
but the main thing was not about.
Yeah, let's get this amulet now. What's his name? Shaolin or Shao Kahn?
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn was pretty dope because they made him ruthless. He didn't have any weakness. There was nothing in the movie, and he know the shit that pissed me off. There was nothing in the movie where they were just doing some weird shit or like there was nothing that was deviating from the story.
His character, he was pretty cool, but he was slow as fuck. And what I mean by slow, I'm like, in every fight, he basically does get clipped. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Against Katana's dad, he gets clipped. If it wasn't
for the immortality, he would be
he gets clipped by Cole Young. He got clipped in every fight. He's slow as shit. Like, there was no fight that he had where he didn't get clipped. He's strong,
though.
But
how he did
strong.
Jax was crazy.
He did Jax nasty.
Yeah, he did Jax nasty. I was like, oh.
He should be able to finish Jax in no time. You know what I mean? Because Jack, and he was kicking Sonya Blade's ass left and right, too.
Now, the only part where I was like, I felt I could have did without was the people with the bones in their mouth and shit. What do they call it? Toucan or something like that?
Yeah.
I could have did without that, but I see that they used that for comic
relief.
Yeah, comic relief.
For Johnny
so I was
Cage.
like, that was a nice little.
That was to show that Johnny
solo.
Cage could fight.
Yeah.
That was to build up more of his confidence because he had to build up Johnny Cage because from what you've seen before then, he was ass.
So I think I could have replaced that with something else like that. I guess if we wanted to say that could have been the training arc or his arc where he got his shit together, cool.
Yeah. Because he's a black belt.
Yeah.
5-degree black belt. Like, you know what I mean? They needed to show like why the champions, why the people chose him. You know what I mean?
Now the ending was the one that had me interested because obviously a lot of the champions died. And so now they're going to have to
I'm a little bit
bring them back.
I don't like how they killed Liu Kang, bro. I don't like what he said either. That was lame.
I
didn't like that shit, man. Liu Kang, bro, it's just like the way they treat him, man.
It's not good enough.
Bro, you're not my kill. I was just like, what the bro, stop. You're not my kill. All right, bro. Like
he has a bigger plan or bigger vision. Bruh. They had a bigger vision for him.
I mean, well, the way he died was cool because he low and key didn't really die. I mean, he did, but he didn't.
He didn't.
I don't, bruh. When you're a big Mortal Kombat fan, the people you want to see like be used like correctly and be unleashed. Liu Kang,
bro, when he head up with Shao Kahn and he had the two big ass dragons, that shit was hard.
That shit was hard, but at the end of the day, it didn't do shit. At the end of the day, you really think about it, it didn't do shit. He didn't kill him. He didn't really hurt. It didn't do nothing. I think
that was more so for the fans. It wasn't really
it was for the fans.
To do something.
But like, you just want more from him. Just like I want more from Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is fucking beast mode. And the way they made him look too, it's just like, all right, bro. Like, it's fine or whatever. Like, this movie was way better, but you start thinking about the games and who you used to use. You know how raw some of these characters really are. How beast mode they are. And you're just like, damn, like, you know.
I guess they kind of jammed up because they still want to have a story, but they also don't want to lean too far into like Liu Kang and Sub-Zero. They want to highlight other players or other champions.
Because you already know, Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Scorpion.
Yeah.
Like, these three right here are like pretty like some of the best there is, if not the best.
One of the things I would have loved, I know they probably wouldn't have done it, but I would have loved for like right before a kill, they'd be like, Fatality or something like.
I would have loved the Fatality.
Yeah, I would have loved something like that.
We got finish him one time from Shao Kahn when he and guess what? We didn't get to finish him because she decided not to finish Johnny Cage. I was pretty pissed. I was like, finish him, and then no finish.
Yeah.
And then we got get over here, which was cool.
It still sounds weird to me. Am I the only one where when he says get over here, it just sounds weird to me. Like it don't hit the same.
It doesn't hit the same.
I get it. Like they're trying to make a movie adaptation of it, but for some reason in a video game, it just sounds so much tougher. In the movie, it was like, get over here. It's like, all right, like nigga, they ain't really forcing me to be like, oh, that's about to be cold.
Yeah.
There was a lot of sequences though that like some of the fights and angles, especially Liu Kang fight. That fight was hard.
Hard as hell,
versus
man.
brother. Oh my God.
It was the best fight, bar none, in the movie. It rivals the 1995 Mortal Kombat fight between Liu Kang and Reptile, which was beast mode. So, I mean,
I love Liu Kang. I would have loved him to have a turn up moment.
Should he not be the main character? Like, it's just so crazy. But the way they built him up, I get it. Like, he's never been, I guess, like, charismatic enough to really carry a movie.
Exactly.
So
they would have had to come out their body and just force some shit. But that's why I was like, just kind of leave it how it is. But to kill him is
wild. It's wild.
Well, he'll be back. I don't like.
I mean, we obviously this is all spoilers, so we can tell you that really the premise of number 3 is to bring back all the champions, bring back everybody.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I mean, we know we're gonna get him back, but when you bring him back, they said in the movie he is the greatest warrior we got. Can you treat him like the greatest warrior we got? You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest with ourselves. This is Liu Kang, man. He is literally the greatest protagonist in Mortal Kombat history, bar none.
I think they're gonna do the third one right, but don't make us wait 5 years.
Yeah, not again.
Like I'm not waiting. I don't think I have a choice, but
yeah, we don't. We don't have a choice.
But goddamn, 5 years. Like, okay, let's think about this for a second. The third one only comes if they make enough money.
Which they'll probably make enough money.
I'm
hearing $40 million for this first week, but I mean, how was your theater? Was it pretty packed up?
Nah, it was decent. I mean, I went during the day.
Okay,
so
yeah, during the day.
It was all right.
I went at 9:30. It was pretty. It wasn't filled, but it was pretty decent. Good. I thought it was good enough. I'm gonna say this is gonna be very controversial to a lot of people, but I'm gonna say it. So this was a second of a video game based off a video game. Super Mario Galaxy was the second based off a video game. I'm gonna say it. I enjoyed this movie more than I enjoyed Super Mario Galaxy. I thought this was a better movie.
No question. I actually would love to see this movie again. Like when it comes out on streaming, I'll watch Mortal Kombat 2 again.
Yeah, I don't even think I know. Well, no, I'm sorry. This was without a shadow of a doubt a way more enjoyable, entertaining experience to me, and way less like plot holes. Like storyline might have been simplistic, but that's what you need when it comes to video game adaptations. You don't need anything crazy.
It's a fighting game. All we need is hands. That's it.
And fatalities.
Yeah,
Mortal
that's
fatalities.
it.
That is what this is off of. Violence, gore. That's all you needed, and that's what they gave you in this movie.
I think that's what people they sit in these writer rooms and they overthink it. They could just give us hands and just let us enjoy our favorite characters. They didn't let us enjoy Liu Kang as much, but just let us enjoy our favorite characters. Let us get some crazy kills, choreography, real dope, and that's it. I don't need no elaborate story. This Mortal Kombat 2, they did a great job. They just kept it simple, gave us, teasers here and there of things. Like there's a lot of things that I really enjoyed, and I'll definitely see this movie again. This is it. Now Street Fighter.
Why you always gotta bring this up? You always gotta do this.
I think Stink Fighter ain't gonna do shit to this. I think this is gonna be the one, and Stink Fighter will be.
And I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be devil's advocate. I think Street Fighter is going to be decent. Actually, I will say it right here. Street Fighter number 1 will be better than the first Mortal Kombat from 2021. Guaranteed. No questions asked. They are going to keep it. I think they're going to do the same thing as Mortal Kombat 2. They're going to keep it simple. There's going to be a tournament. and we're gonna like what we see. I think it's gonna have a beginning, middle, and end, a simplistic story, a lot of gore, a lot of action. Now, do I think the movie is gonna be extremely corny? Abso-fucking-lutely. I can tell you that right off rip. It's gonna be very corny.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the comedy is gonna fall off. But by the end of the movie, I think the audience will give it a rating over 80%. I truly believe that. I think it will be for shit. I have a hard time believing. I have a hard time believing that 50 Cent would be in a movie that's going to be completely ass. I believe that he saw this and he was like, "This movie's going to be fine." Like I just have a hard time believing that he would put himself in just some trash.
Well, we'll revisit this conversation later. What was your review?
Oh,
rating. Sorry. What was your rating?
Like, this is not the type of movie to give real gold. So I'm not giving it real gold. That's not that type of movie now. Let's not go crazy. But this is definitely popcorn worthy 110%. Listen, seeing this movie in Adobe IMAX is a must. Definitely go and don't take your children. Go and take anyone over the age of 14 to go see this movie, especially if they love a lot of action, violence, gore. This is the movie for you. I thought it was a lot of fun, and it was really, really entertaining. I'm going to go, it was extremely, extremely, really good. Butter it up, put some salt on that thing. Popcorn worthy, 100%.
Small story. I was running late for the movie because Chipotle wanted to fuck my shit up. So my intentions was to get the gourmet popcorn. When I sat down, I was gonna get the cheddar with the caramel, and I was like, all right, cool. So I wasn't able to do it. Now we're talking about the rating of the movie. I wanted to give it gourmet popcorn. I wanted to, but I just couldn't the same way Chipotle fucked my shit up. So this is definitely popcorn worthy. To make it gourmet popcorn, I would have needed a little bit more. Like more Liu Kang, more Sub-Zero, more Scorpion. I didn't really care for the shadow.
That shit was trash.
I was like, I could have did without that.
And he got his ass whipped the whole time. He did nothing.
So that's the nitpicking. The nitpicking is what would have made it gourmet popcorn. But I say all that to say, popcorn worthy. You should definitely go see it twice if you see it once, because I know you're gonna like it again. Because the kills is worth watching again. Take your 17, 18-year-olds or whatever you want to do.
You saying 17, 18?
Yeah,
Shoot, high school good enough for me.
But as we transition out of Mortal Kombat 2, we got some NBA or what you got?
Listen, y'all. That boy Wemby, dog. Let me tell you, man, that boy Wemby, something different, man. That's a...
You know the thing that pisses me off? I sat, because we talked about it. When the Wolves won the first game, I said, all right, cool, we in good shape. And that was when Edwards come back. He wasn't fully healthy. And so I said they did what they needed to do. They got destroyed the second game, but I was like, fine, maybe they just slept. The third game had their attention, but the third game showed me that it's clear as day the Spurs are the better team. Wemby is the best player on the court. And that's that. As much as I wanted Ant-Man to get past them, it's not over. But losing that game did not help me feel confident that the Wolves can get through the Spurs. So I give it to you. You called it. The Spurs are going to beat them.
The Spurs are, I'm going to be honest with you, the Spurs, I mean, listen, if Wemby stays healthy, they have a chance to beat the Thunder. But I'm going to say this. The Spurs are going to need, maybe not in this series, because I just feel like in this series, I just don't think the Timberwolves have enough. Like, I just feel like Randall, like, he just chokes. Like, he just, you can't find him sometimes. And then, like, when you're expecting, like, Ayo and, like, Nas Reed to have to hit like 3-4 threes a game, and you got like Jay McDaniels going like 5 of 23 and stuff like that.
Yeah, it gets
like,
spooky, bro.
If you're expecting role players to be giving you 20 a game, you're not winning this series. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in any given night that De'Aaron Fox, Devin Vassell, Castle, I know, or even Dylan Harper, any 4 of them, or even Keldon Johnson, any 5 of them could give me 20 on any given night. And they're not giving me 20. All 5 of them are going to be in double digits. So if I got Wemby giving me 20, 25 a game, last night almost 40. But if I got those 5 right there giving me double digits, I mean, GG's. I know. Only person you can really count on the Wolves every single game is Ant-Man. Because there are nights where, now Jay McDaniels is a great defender every night. But Jay McDaniels, there are games where the 3 balls off.
Yeah.
Shots not looking good. Randall disappears. Can't find Randall. That's been his career. There's some games where he looks like he is a top 20, 25 player. There are games where
he just disappears. And he disappeared on the wrong game.
Like, I know from Nas, like Nas Reed, like, he's a really good player, right? He's a good player, but can I expect him to give me 4 or 5 threes a game?
And it comes back to, like, all I could think about when watching the game is, y'all need a legit point guard. Y'all need a superstar point guard. They should have pulled that trigger
on John Morant.
They should have, and this is the main reason why. That double teaming, Ant was destroying them. It's like they were double teaming him and they couldn't do shit. And I'm like, see, you couldn't double team Ant if you had another great level player, especially a ball handling player, because they wouldn't be able to get that shit off. The Spurs just double team Ant, force Jaden Daniels or Nas Reed or Julius Randle to have it, and now they can barely dribble sometimes. They get all choked up and shit. And I'm just like, bro, this shit isn't gonna work. Like, you shouldn't be able to double the best player and not have somebody who can stress out the defense.
And I gotta be the one to say it. Listen, he has been a great player for a long time, but I'm sorry, Mike Conley Jr. should not be on the court at all no more. Those days are over with. He looks a shell of himself. He looks old out there. He looks terrible.
He helped them win the first game, but I think that was all he had.
That was all that was left in the tank. I watched him last night, and it was bad. I mean, there were so many. Let me tell you something. The Timberwolves really had a chance to win this game in the beginning of the game. They missed, like, first, 14, 15 shots. And these shots were open, by the way. These were open threes. You know what I mean? Like, these were open shots. You know what I mean? And the thing is, it wasn't and it made a comeback, of course, because Ant Edwards had 14 straight points.
Yeah,
it was
disgusting.
Ant. But the Spurs weren't playing great on the road. That was a winnable game for the Timberwolves to get.
And they still lost.
The thing about Wemby, which is, he's a phenomenal player, but he learned, the fourth quarter he took over. But the one thing about Wemby is he really isn't a takeover kind of player. If you look at his stat lines, he can take over defensively, but offensively, he doesn't have a lot of 30-point games. He's known for staying around 20 points a game or whatnot.
He's known for all the splash plays, the blocks, and all that.
He gets a lot of blocks, a lot of rebounds,
a lot of goaltends.
But he never really gets games where he has 40, 45. He's not Luka or Shea where he's killing you on the side. So you could be in the game, you know what I mean? They had a chance to still win the game. And to me, they couldn't make any shots. And the shots were open. That was the thing that was crazy. It wasn't like the Spurs were playing phenomenal defense. Mm-hmm. The only person that was playing phenomenal defense was Wemby. Everyone else was, okay. But they had it. It was in their hands. They literally, what you hope for in the fourth quarter is to be close.
And I give up on them. So Spurs, Thunder, we're going to roll with Thunder. I would love for the Spurs to beat Thunder, but it's just, man, SGA, them boys got the whistle over there. I
feel like the Spurs are the team that have the necessary pieces to beat the Thunder. I'm just worried that it comes down to experience, right? And that's why I don't want to count out the Timberwolves in this series, because they've been in back-to-back Western Conference Finals. But I just feel like they don't have enough pieces here, and they've kind of switched the team around as well. It isn't like this is the same team that's went back to back.
Losing DiVincenzo
hurts. But then like you've added like other players, like Ayo was on the team before. Like he was part of those Western Conference Finals teams. And then the first one you had Cat. You know what I mean? So it's like it isn't the exact same team. You have some of the same pieces, but it's not the exact same team. And I still don't think that Randall is a winning player. I don't. I just feel like they need to trade him. I feel like what he does, Naz Reid can fill that role in the starting lineup.
They need a dynamic guard.
They do need a dynamic guard because the one thing that you can say about the Spurs is they have many of them on their team.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like if anyone can do it, it's the Spurs. But I can understand why you go with the Thunder because the experience does matter.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I think it's going to come down to this. Can the Spurs get a game in OKC? Can they get game 1 or game 2? Because if they can get game 1 or game 2, now we're talking. You know what I mean? Now it's a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, we got a series. Because if Thunder go up 2-0, it's over.
It's over, bro. That's our only hope is something fluky happening. And that's all we can pray for. And it's not that I'm a OKC hater or anything. All right, bro, they dominated. I would prefer, like, this is one of the first times we're going to have a new face. Like, it could literally be Timberwolves. It's done, but it could be Timberwolves, Spurs. Detroit could have a ring in a long time. The Knicks could have a ring for the first time in a long time. Those would be great stories, great feel-good stories. The Thunder winning again doesn't it.
In a small market team, too.
Yeah, it's just like,
Thunder,
all right,
very
cool.
Small market. If the NBA wants, to build up, you want the New York Knicks to win the finals. You want the Knicks to win the NBA championship. The Knicks would do wonders.
Yeah, the money would go dummy.
The Knicks would do crazy numbers. And I can only remember what the ratings would be. All the celebrities, the stars out. You already got Spike Lee and Timothée Chalamet.
If they did beat Thunder, yeah.
Oh, they beat Thunder, I'd be real shocked.
I'd be shocked. Because it's like, what does it for you? Brunson is not outscoring SGA. They're gonna wash out. Cat and Chet, I guess that's a maybe wash. So OG is gonna have to turn to fucking Jaylen Brown.
You also gotta remember the defense from Wallace and Dort and Caruso. Like, they're going to Jalen Brunson might not average, and if he does get to 30, it's going to be an inefficient 30.
Bro, if they win, Bridges would probably have to slap off for like 25 a game.
Which, with 5 first-round picks, that's what he should be doing.
I don't know. I guess him and Bane have got something in common.
And we know Hart is a utility player. He ain't a scorer.
Yeah. So we all know how this shit gonna end, bro. OKC Thunder champions back to back. Probably gonna be 3P because now they got McCain. Now they're gonna have some more draft picks coming in. It's probably been Thunder shit for a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Until they have to pay these players and they can't afford them, and that's how it goes with dynasties. That's how dynasties usually end. They can't afford players or whatnot.
This might just be the new dynasty, and we just wasting our time talking.
Yeah.
WNBA is back. You excited?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about your Valkyrie getting a win last night against probably the worst team in the league.
Well, about time this comes out, we'll be getting our second dub.
What?
What you mean?
Who y'all play?
I think Connecticut.
Oh.
Yeah,
they played all the trash teams. All the trash teams so
Listen
far.
up, my WNBA fans.
Oh.
Valkyrie is here. Playoffs is, come on, we're going to make the playoffs. Let's talk about building in the playoffs.
Oh, you
So
think?
the Valkyries, I love our coach, Nat. Woo. Do you think? I think this is going to be a really good year. I'm excited. Am I going to watch all the games? Nope. But
wow.
I got shit to do. And WNBA is just not as accessible as NBA and all the other shit.
I'm sorry your team's not as popular as mine.
We're not worried about Fever.
You should be.
Yeah. What? For what? Is he going to be healthy?
You should be.
Nah.
We got the best team in the league.
The Fever? The best team in the league?
You heard me.
better than the champions?
Yeah. You forgot what happened when we played them?
Hey,
Went to game 5 overtime.
hey,
You forgot?
we don't care how I win.
Oh,
It's just how
I'm
you
just
win.
saying. Went to game 5 overtime. Hey, we added Monique Billings. You already know CC. We got the rookie Raven Johnson, defensive. Hey, the new glove. You heard me. The new Gary Payton, the WNBA, Raven Johnson. You heard what it is. The new glove. Listen. Hey, I don't know about him because you say he wouldn't put his foot to the fire. I'm putting my foot to the fire. It's championship or bust for the NBA Fever this year. We got a top tier coach in Stephanie White. We got one of the best point guards in the league and one of the best shooters in the league. And obviously, we don't even need to talk too much about her. And Caitlin Clark, okay? We also got Aaliyah Boston down low. Listen, and then we got one of the snipers in Kelsey Mitchell. Let me tell you something. And do not forget about our deep bench. Hey, this is going to be a big season for us. And to be honest with you, I'm expecting no less than a top 2 seed and to be making it to WNBA Finals and winning and getting that W back. Hey, I don't care. Last year, I called it. He didn't call it. I called the Aces was going to win it all. When he gave up on them early in the season.
I did give up on
that. I called that. So you need to back me when I tell you this season. Put your money on it right now. Go to the Hard Rock betting app. Go to Caesars. Go to whatever.
We ain't getting sponsored by them, so fuck them.
All right. Go bet. Wherever you bet at. Bookies, whatever. Indiana Fever all the way this season. I'm telling you, listen. Barring injury, of course. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Got to say barring injury.
See, I'm going to be humble, and I'm just looking forward to the great season that we're going to. All right, we got Gabby Williams now. Well, Coach of the Year.
What's she going to do?
Most Improved Player of the Year,
What's she
VB.
gonna do? What's she gonna
VB,
do?
we out here.
You out your mind.
I guarantee, bro.
I'm only scared of Kayla Thornton. That's it.
We are like the Warriors and the Spurs. Scheme, effort, and we got swag. VB. I like my girl Salon. Man, we can do some things. Kayla Thornton, past All-Star. I'm trying to listen.
First round exit.
That's cap.
First round exit.
We're not getting the first round exit this year.
I think the Mystics put y'all out of there. First round exit.
All right. You're gonna underestimate.
I saw the Mystics yesterday.
The Valkyries, as you see,
Am I being too nice?
excited.
I might be too nice because y'all gonna be a lower seed. My bad. Liberty. Liberty eliminates y'all.
We're not gonna.
Hey, and the Liberty still look good without an SQ so far. They blew out the Sun yesterday. It was nasty.
I mean, it's the Suns, bro.
So what? It's still a big blowout. Y'all only won by 11. They won by like 30.
Let's talk about this right quick.
Oh, okay.
Because like I said, I just started watching WNBA last season.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on with all this player movement? Like teams aren't the same. I was worried about my Valkyries be a whole new team. It's hard for me to even buy in on this shit.
I don't like the way they do this in the WNBA. I'm gonna be honest with you. Letting go of first round picks and shit.
Yes.
Like not only obviously y'all let go y'all first round pick this year, but like the Sky let go of Haley Van Lith, first round pick last year, top 10 first round, goodbye, gone. Like Angel Reese getting traded. That's weird.
Why on earth? How that doesn't even happen? NBA, they're not just letting players walk away, flipping them, trading them. It's
Money,
just like, what?
your girl Money Martin, gone.
Yes.
Like I can understand like if like these are first round picks, so it's just very weird. In the NBA, that's not happening. You know what I mean?
All.
But I guess fair enough. We gotta talk about it. There's no G League, so because there's no G League, maybe that's why.
And their contracts are way shorter.
Way shorter.
So I'm not mad at it. It's just the structure. As a fan, I want to support my team and not worry about losing players every year or not having the same players.
You being with the WNBA, it seems like unless it's Caitlin Clark or Asia Wilson or Chelsea Gray, the point guard, or Brianna Stewart, the staples, the best players in the league, you know that you can get attached to those players on that team. But for someone like the Valkyrie, for instance, you might only get attached to like Kayla Thornton.
I'm only attached to the coach.
Oh, you only attached to the coach.
Yeah.
You never know.
I love Thornton, but these older players too. Like I wanted some young juice. I'm not going to even start talking about the trade, but I would love to turn on WNBA, watch my team, and know
it does
it's
seem
building.
like the older players though still like ball out though.
Yeah, that
like
is interesting.
Deanna Taurasi was balling out for a long time. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, and Kayla Thornton might be older, but she's a baller. Like
Now here's to that point. They play way less games.
Well, they do, but they're also women, so
What?
be a little different. I'm just saying.
I know, but there's something to playing less games. There's
Sure.
that too. There's
but like,
that too.
Alyssa Thomas and there are a lot of these older players that they do really well. Like the NBA, like once they get to a certain age, like kind of ass. Like I was just talking about Mike Conley, where you might have one good game out of like 15, 20. You know what I mean? There's no one like LeBron James else in the NBA. Like I guess you could say Kevin Durant and Curry are still, you know, they're older, 36, 37, 35.
Yeah.
Well, you can say that they're, you know what I mean? But it's not as many. You know what I mean? We've had a lot of those players when they got a certain age. It was it.
But yeah, looking forward to the season. I was talking shit. I'm probably gonna watch as much as I can. But we'll see. We needed something because NBA is about to be out of there soon, and we're gonna need this transition because
I'm very happy. The Fever, because you know we're the most popular team in the league. We got the most marketable player in the league. So every Indiana Fever game is gonna be nationally televised. So
see, he lucky.
Hey,
my team don't be nationally televised like that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Once you have Caitlin Clark, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. I'm sure mostly a lot of the Atlanta Dream games are probably gonna be televised because of Angel Reese. Same thing with the Aces. The Aces are very popular.
But look, we leaving
too.
out a team that I think is gonna be pretty nice.
Who?
The Wings. You got Paige.
We got them. We playing them today. They ain't shit.
Okay.
They got Paige. Okay,
why,
they got Paige.
Why we got shit on Paige?
They got Paige. Okay, they were ass last season. What's changed?
They were building. It's kind of
They
hard to
added
build when you switch a lot of shit.
Fudd. Okay, cool. They still got Enrique. That's cool. They'll be okay, but
They'll be straight.
Once again, they're not a threat. They ain't gonna scare nobody. They need they need more pieces first. They ain't no threat. I ain't worried about them. They're gonna be nice to watch because Paige is obviously a tremendous player and a great player. But here's the thing: you can be a great player like her and Enrique. They're both great players, but where's the chemistry matters? The team chemistry. Will they have that? That's what I want to see this year, because I still don't think they're going to be. I still think they're making the playoffs. I would take the Valkyries still over them. You know what I mean? Because of team chemistry. The team chemistry is very important when it comes, well, in any sport. You got to have that. Sometimes just names doesn't get the job done.
But let's table this because I don't know how many niggas watching this shit. It's probably just a me and you thing. I don't know who else gonna be watching this. We probably have to get some people to tap in with us. But yeah, more to come back to. We talked about a little bit NBA, WNBA. NFL is coming. Man, we can't wait on that shit. Obviously, you see Bucks and the Saints hats. You had anything else?
Yeah, I got a question for you, actually. You know what I mean? Got a couple questions for you. Let me see what you're thinking.
Are these games or questions?
I mean, games, questions, you know. I just want to know what you think a little bit. You know what I mean? We talked about the WNBA, so, you know what I mean? Let me see if I can, you know, ask you a couple things. Here we go. Listen. Keep 3, cut 5 most marketable WNBA players.
Okay.
First on the list, Enrique Amulale.
Baller. Most marketable though. Let's think about this. Let's go with cut.
What about the 1v1 rival or 1v1 unrivaled champion, the point guard, Chelsea Gray?
Damn, I'm a cut too.
What about the beautiful Plum Dog, Kelsey Plum?
She's very marketable. To the question though,
keeping her?
Plum Dog got swag, bro. Marketable.
Wow.
I gotta be careful because there's others. I think about. Let's cut. Let's just play it safe and let's cut.
Okay. Sabrina Ionescu.
In today's game, let's cut.
Wow, you're cutting Sabrina Ionescu? She got her own shoes. She's New
know.
York. You know what I mean? New York.
I know.
Madison Square Garden.
Listen,
The Mecca, big time.
I know. But
Wow.
We got some young bulls coming.
That's wild.
Some young ladies coming. There we go.
Next on the list, Angel Reese.
Marketable, crazy. Keep.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. The market.
Of
crazy.
course you would keep her.
That's the market.
Of course you would keep her. I knew you would keep her, man. You just can't help yourself. You just all over her, huh? That's what it is. Next on the list, Caitlin Clark.
Nets. You know I'm keep. Come on, bro. Come on.
So we kept Angel Reese. We kept Caitlin Clark, but you kept Angel Reese because that ass. Next on the list, Breanne Stewart.
I have two more.
Yeah. Breanne Stewart. Stewie.
So after this is one more.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut Stewart. I know. I should.
Soon as we cut. Oh, wow.
I know.
Last but not least,
What?
the best player in the league, Asia Wilson.
Keep. Bruh, she got commercials. We talking about marketable.
I'm not. I think you should keep Asia Wilson. I think you should keep Caitlin Clark. I wouldn't have kept Angel Reese though. She's been gone.
Who would you have kept?
Ionescu.
I'm not mad at the answer, but
I don't see. To me, I get why you pick her, but I think about basketball, and
marketable.
yeah, but she ain't. But this
Reset
this
a new team now in Atlanta. In
Yeah.
Atlanta,
She's like the fourth best player on her squad.
I don't give a fuck. That don't matter to me.
To
Marketable.
me, I'm picking Sabrina Ionescu. You can pick Angel Reese all you want, but you over here looking all at her. That's what that is.
That ain't got.
That's the
listen,
looks.
If I'm trying to make
Looks.
money, that's how I'm making my money.
But I want to point out, ain't no Valkyries on here.
Man, what else you got, bro?
All right. Here we go. We talked about NBA. Okay, so we're gonna play overrated, underrated. I'm gonna name a player. I need to know if they're overrated or underrated. All right. John Morant.
Come on, bro. You know that's my nigga, bro. You know I'm a mega fan. It's
Let's keep it honest though.
overrated.
Yeah, that nigga overrated for sure. Pew, pew, pew. Next on the list, Trae Young. Trae Young.
Wow. Okay. Let's slide on underrated.
Okay.
I think it's underrated because with the right scheme and team around him, like if you were to put him with the Timberwolves, probably go crazy. So that's what I'm thinking.
Even though he can't defend you or me, you sure?
Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices.
Speaking of the Timberwolves, Mr. COVID himself, Rudy Gobert.
Underrated.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's underrated.
What?
Yes.
How?
Bro, he has shown us what he did to Denver. Underrated. People been shitting on Rudy Gobert. I gotta give him love. We've been shitting on him for years, laughing at his defensive player of the years. He's showing us he's a good piece.
Rudy Gobert.
All right,
Jesus
underrated,
Christ.
bro.
Whew. Jesus, my God. Wow. I can't believe what I just heard.
He earned some stripes.
Bum. Zion Williamson.
I honestly do not know where, because it's kind of hard to overrate him because when he's on the field, he's going crazy. But it's hard to underrate him because I really don't know. I'm just say some shit. I guess I'm gonna just say underrated.
And last but not least, Devin Booker.
Devin Booker is underrated. He's underrated.
How? How's he underrated?
Man, if you think about it, they don't even put him in the same realm as the Ants and the others. Like, but he's been to a finals. Has he not?
What happened?
Chris Paul happened. That's what happened.
Oh, we're only putting the blame on Chris Paul.
No. I'm just see when you do that.
That's what you just said.
We remember what.
I mean, I know who CP0 is.
You remember what happened? You remember what happened?
I remember what happened.
Yeah,
but
sick.
I think it was also Devin Booker's fault too. And ever since then, what's he done? Not a damn thing. Got embarrassed by Luka. Underrated. This dude is overrated, bruh. They be comparing him to Kobe and stuff. Nah, hell no. Nah.
Bro, Devin Booker is a killer. No. Yes. Bro. Okay.
A killer with no rings?
His teams ain't been the best.
Bruh, stop. He got swept in the first round by the Thunder. If he's that underrated, he get me one. He give me one win. Let me know what you think of underrated, overrated, these NBA players. Use something else.
Thunder, bro.
Use something else.
That's all we got for y'all.
Listen, finish this thing off. Y'all need to go ahead, go see Mortal Kombat 2. Okay? Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more content. We are growing, and we want you to be part of this crew.
Say what's real crew.
Listen. I am Lawrence effing Gray. And it's showtime.
Do a kick for us.
Oh, with the green light up too.
Yeah. Get over here. See, that's how you do that shit. This motherfucker. Get over here. I'm like, bro.
He did not sound hard when he did that. You're right. He did not sound
hard.
I
needed, get over here.
Like the actual game.
Yes, bro.
Yes, bro.
That would have did it for me, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I was watching it. I wanted to do a spin kick so hard. I ain't want to bust my ass. Hey, I was gonna think about doing the skit. We was gonna roll in here. If I was athletic enough to do a somersault and not fuck the shit up around here, I would have came in.
Oh yeah, this whole should be fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Listen, we might need y'all to bail us out of jail.
Hey, one of my favorite moves Luke Kane do, he'd be like, with the kicks and shit. I ain't got enough ass strength right now, but
bruh. Luke Kane got a move. He got a crazy move set.
Bruh.
Crazy move set.
They gave us a few.
A few. That kill was sick though. I ain't gonna
Hell yeah.
That kill. That was a nasty fatality. Nasty.
But let us know in the comments below what'd you think of Mortal Kombat 2. As he said, subscribe, show some love. We'll be back. I'm Nick.
And that say what's real.